Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich and welcome back to Let's Play Simpson Hit and Run. And we just finished up a nerd coffee shop mission that I can't pronounce. So anyway, we'll be going on to other stuff. Yep, that's right, other stuff. I know you guys have all been waiting. I know I've gotten tons of comments about like, hey, when are you going to do other stuff?
This is
So
Bart
we'll be doing other stuff now.
ride ASAP.
So, again, hooray, other stuff. Man, Moe's sedan sounds like a real badass ride, considering it's got a daisy on the front of it. So,
My ovaries.
nice. Alright. Okay. And, Professor Frink is next on our list of people to give us missions. So hooray!
Give me one.
No can do,
because he's got all the copies of Bone Storm 2. Because apparently he needs video game violence.
Then my creation will live, and we can play with it and enjoy.
He needs a satellite? Where are we gonna get him a satellite?
Real violence is way better than TV violence.
It's actually not what we end up going and getting him. But I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Satellite.
That guy that sells all those grenades to Nelson might. I better check.
The guy who sells all the grenades to Nelson. Bart and Frink. What a clever title. For those of you who don't know, it's one of the Coen Brothers' first movies was, not their first movie, but one of their first movies was a movie called Bart and Fink. And, has one of the, easily one of the greatest John Goodman performances in it, ever. It also has very kind of crazy literature jokes. Alright. I did not realize that was a follow somebody mission, so really kind of screwed the pooch on that one.
Eat my dust,
alright. So yeah, so this is our follow somebody mission for this level anyway. I can't imagine it'll be much rougher than it was last level, so... Oh, we could have taken that jump. That would have been shorter, right? Wouldn't it have been shorter? Yeah. Anyway. It's really funny because it tells you where you're going, and then you're following this guy. Like, I don't get it. It's like, go to Herman's Military Antiques, and then it's like, but follow this guy. It doesn't logically track at all. Anyway. Enough with picking apart video game logic. We're on our way to wherever. Herman's Military Antiques. And of course the thing we need won't be there, so doesn't matter. This is a multi-part mission. We're almost, to the point where, we're almost even with my practice file, so. Alright, we talked to Wiggum. Yay, Wiggum. Oh, Herman got robbed. Oh, that would be great. But we don't. But I can guess. Because there's only one criminal in the cast. So, although I suppose theoretically it could be like Nelson or one of the bullies, but it's not, because they're like petty criminals. Again, why we had to follow the pizza/surveillance van for that, I have no idea. So it's funny because like the cops couldn't figure out who did it, but we're gonna follow a series of bright green arrows to them. So it really shows how dumb Wiggum is. So, and no surprise here, like there he is. It's a good question. Like, does Snake ever interact with Bart? I can't think of a single episode up until this point where Snake and Bart are ever really ever interacting with Bart. So. And that's completely logical too, is that like, oh, look at that hot rod you got, let's race for it. I'm driving this beat up sedan with a heavy daisy in the hood. So yeah, why not? That'll work. So, alright, Racing Snake. And his car, it should definitely be outperforming us, but it is not. There we go, that'll work. Oh, hoisted by our own petard. I'm sure I didn't use that right. Anyway, I don't know what, I know what hoisted means, and I know what by our own means. I have no idea what a petard is, though. I may look it up, but I don't know. It might make a funny annotation in this video to just put up the definition as a note while I'm talking about how I don't know what I'm talking about. But again, it's more than appropriate. Like, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I should change the YouTube channel to that. I don't know what yeah, this is really bad. This is a horrible kind of showing on this, and I don't... It's funny that we agreed to race too and that there's like already a laid out course. Like, we were just like, yeah, let's race. So anyway, so this will be, we'll try this again and see how that turns out. Oh, we gotta do the whole thing again. Oh, how stupid is that? Well, whatever. If I don't, if this one doesn't work, I'm just gonna, I'll cut to the winning race. Or whatever, it's not a big deal. Like I said, this is so hard that we almost get ahead of him. Oh, again, we could have taken that jump. Although we didn't need to. I mean, we're almost outpacing him anyway. For being like sneaky kind of surveillance characters, they're not very good at evasive action. Like, that's like a law enforcement technique. Well, again, we don't know. I don't know if they're. I don't get it. The plot line, whether or not they're pizza vans or if they're supposed to be surveillance equipment or what. It doesn't really make any sense. So,
Whoa,
whatever.
Wicked.
All right. Vroom vroom vroom. This is starting to feel like this feels like busy work now. We've done this enough now that I just don't. Well, I mean, we've only done it the one time, but like, it just still feels like failing the
Feels lamest. What's the deal?
second part of a mission or the third part of a mission,
Hey, you don't know who did it,
and then
do you?
having to do
'Cause
the
if
first
you
two
did,
over again.
boy, that would be great.
Oh,
But we went
no.
through that on
Where
the
am I gonna get a radio?
These fresh skid
The
marks leading away from the scene of
Grandpa
the crime
Blood
boy
mission or
could be a
whatever.
clue.
So.
But who's to say, really?
So anyway, so we're back where we were a minute ago, and hooray.
Let's roll. Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters.
That's a really weird quote from Bart. He says it a lot, like, eat asphalt, asphalt eaters. And it's so hard to not associate it with profanity. Like, I keep hearing the first part of words and not the second part and going like, ugh! But, okay, so again,
Nice driving, man.
we know who did this.
Hey, Snake, what's up?
Do I know
do I
you?
know you, little dude?
I need that radio you borrowed.
No way, little dude. This radio is going to help me score.
Like that he's such a
those
smart
shooting
criminal that he just
chicks.
admits to crimes.
Last time I checked, chicks like fast cars, not vintage electronics. Why don't we race for the radio?
Oh, I totally agree.
Oh, I totally agree, and I know the course that you're thinking of, and we'll just set that one up. Anyway, again, video game logic, what are you gonna do, huh? I mean,
Yeah, I totally
again,
rule.
it's a Simpsons game. I mean, they're not trying to, you know, this is not an insanely clever, kind of inventive type of thing that they're trying to do. They're really trying to just do kind of like a fun, you know, like, no-brainer kind of video game, so I should stop thinking so hard.
Move it or lose it.
Especially
tool.
since it's not doing me any good. Like, thinking this hard isn't helping me at all, so I should knock it off. Oh, he just saved us, man. Look at that. That was great. We were going to turn the wrong way, and he changed our minds. Thank you, Snake. Or Jailbird, or whatever your name is. There's a little bit of the
What's my
debate
name?
within the show,
Booyah.
so... Oh, wow, I think we completely just cheated.
Don't
Without
get
even knowing we
right.
were cheating. Well, I don't know, that didn't actually do us a lot of good.
Take
Oh, but that was perfect. That was perfect. Oh, man. Love it. Take that, Snake. Alright, well, there's our radio.
Now to find a satellite
Now we'll just go
dish.
talk to...
Has those anymore? I know. White trash.
Oh, white trash. I can't imagine what character this is gonna be.
Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters.
Anyway. Hooray! We passed another mission. We're actually only 2 missions away now. So, that's pretty fantastic. 2 missions, 2 wasps, and some gags. And we'll be done with this level. I'm ready to go into the next one. So. Oh man, we just murdered him! That's what you get for standing there with checkered flags above your head. Alright. Going to the Krusty Burger, and I don't know where that is. Oh no, there is another mission after this. There's this mission, and then there's one more, and then the final mission. So 3 more missions. Blah. I forgot about the monkey collecting mission that we have to do. Alright, Krusty Burger. Hooray. This one actually, the first time I threw it took me a lot of tries, so.
Can I borrow your satellite dish?
Sure, if you help me.
But I got pretty good at it, so.
Meat, sophisticated city youngster. Those darn revenuers don't like
My
me selling road
flat meat and roadkill and stuff. And I don't know. I mean, yeah, people really eat roadkill. I obviously, like, nobody I know does.
Fine
But
by me.
oh, although, oh my god. Oh. So, Okay, that's too long a story, but definitely at one point my mother's family came from a pretty rough environment, and after she married my dad, at one point they went to visit. Both of her brothers were cutting pulp for lumber companies up in northern Wisconsin, and they went to visit, and they offered my dad something to eat, and he asked them what it was, and I think it was possum. I think it was something like that. I can't imagine. It might have been raccoon too. I don't know. Raccoon is not quite as kind of creepy as possum, I think, because like Arkansas has a state event like called it's their raccoon feed, and it's like a huge state event. Like the governor goes and stuff. It's this huge like who's who of Arkansas goes to this coon feed. When I was in Texas, I always wanted to go because I mean obviously Arkansas is just if you're in eastern Texas, Arkansas is like a stone's throw away. And I always missed it. I would always like remember it and check it out like the week after it happened. But I always just wanted to go to see what like a gigantic statewide coon feed was like. So yeah, so I think it was possum. Anyway, that my uncles offered my dad. So yeah, so anyway, so now we gotta get back to the Krusty Burger. Yeah, that's right. We're in the middle of a mission. But, wow. So yeah, so apparently Krusty Burger stuff is made out of roadkill. Oh, in my hometown, actually, at one point, I know that the Chinese restaurant downtown was fined for catching ducks in the river to butcher and feed to people. Which actually, I mean, like, you know, it's duck. You know, I mean, it's obviously the theory behind that is kind of creepy that they were like catching these ducks that like old people feed and stuff, but like this is a pretty rural area. The idea of somebody like a restaurant, you know, selling you duck that they killed is not the kind of, you know, probably half the population of this area like goes duck hunting. So, which by the way I only did once, and I'm not quick enough to like shoot a bird on the fly. I did a little bit of hunting when I was really young, and then kind of got over it. Okay, so we got away from Apu, so now we just gotta get back to Krusty Burger. So yeah, well we got busted. But it just when you get busted, it just drops you right where you left off in the mission. I mean, it really doesn't. All it does is kill your momentum. So yeah, so I did do a little hunting when I was like 13, 14, and just I really quickly realized that it was not something I was going to enjoy or anything. It was just something I was doing because it was like something everybody in the family did, and just couldn't do it. Just couldn't kill animals like that. I mean, like I grew up on a farm, but I never had to kill anything with my hands. You know, I mean, like I knew that animals were getting butchered and stuff, and like, but it's just not. It creeps me out. It really, really, really creeps me out. So yeah, so don't like it, don't enjoy it.
Bingo!
I mean, I understand people do it and stuff, and that's whatever. I'm not the morality police or anything. It's just not right for me.
Here me is.
But anyway, we're actually overtime now, so I'm gonna have to cut this off, and I'll have to find something to cut out of this video. So probably one of the failures of the snake race or something. I'll cut part of that out. But anyway, you guys take care, and talk to you next time. Thanks.
Oh yeah, I totally rule.